Okay, so this thing is not new.
Okay.
It's like an old thing that, but I'd never seen it until recently, and I thought it was pretty interesting. But, just watch this.
That's all it is.
It was pretty good. What the heck?
What the hell do you think it is?
What the f? Alright, here we go.
Don't f me, f you, man.
Here you go. Why does it do that?
Just read it as if it was his voice.
It
but
just
do the
like goes
tone.
back to nothing.
Don't f me, f
You.
Fucking f man.
Prolific Reddit users.
Okay, here.
Wouldn't it be crazy if Ghislaine Maxwell was one of the most prolific Reddit users of all time?
What?
And was a moderator of the subreddit World News, among others?
What?
Allow me to introduce you to Maxwell Hill, Reddit user. Actually, the very first Reddit user to ever get 1 million karma points. Active since 2006, okay? It actually is the 14th highest karma receiver on Reddit in the history of Reddit, this account. I should also point out that her family in Britain lives at Headington Hill Hall. Maxwell Hill, anyone? But you guys want to hear something kind of interesting? Maxwell Hill hasn't made a post in over 4 years. After posting every damn day, pretty much.
Wow.
So, right when Ghislaine Maxwell got arrested back in 2020, Maxwell Hill, the Reddit account, stopped posting. That's interesting. Let's take a look at some of the posts that Maxwell Hill made over the years, shall we? Meanwhile, in some American states, not only may you have sex with a 13-year-old, you may marry the 13-year-old. Oh. Out of curiosity, do you or anyone you know in other American states, apart from New Hampshire, still entertain these laws which allow 13-year-olds to marry?
Whoa.
What the Then there's this article. Take a look at that article. That's Maxwell Hill posted that article. I can't even read it, but yeah.
What does it say?
And here's her griping about how it's inappropriate to approach children nowadays. In May of 2007, Madeline McCann disappeared, okay? Check this out. You can see here a large gap in Maxwell Hill's posting, and like I said, she posted every day. So that's interesting. Here's the police sketch of the suspect in the Madeline McMahon case.
Whoa.
There's also a thread where Maxwell Hill replies to a comment in which it says, this winter doesn't start until after December 21st. Maxwell Hill said, well, my birthday's after December 21st. Ghislaine Maxwell's birthday? December 25th. That's weird. And for anyone that's going, oh, but why would she bother doing that? Take a look at what happened with 4chan. The 4chan hack revealed that most of the people posting about QAnon and other things were Mossad and CIA agents.
Whoa.
You guys know who Ghislaine's dad was? I know
Mossad.
you do. I'm gonna say, like, it's pretty compelling. I'm gonna say that is definitely her.
Holy shit.
Did you look onto Reddit?
That's crazy.
Can you check their site? I mean, check their like history posts and everything.
That account, yeah.
Is it on Reddit?
I'm gonna check that shit out.
So you guys know about that 4chan thing that happened?
No.
So they were so 4chan had a hack and all of the I guess like the mods got doxxed so you could see who they were.
Yeah.
And it turned out that some of them were like linked with like federal like
Wow.
you know, like .gov emails.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. Yeah. That's crazy.
But still, it's not like 100% proven that like just because it's a .gov email that it was like an agent of that department.
But it's a government employee, or else you can't have a .gov email.
Right, but yeah, exactly. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're like specific agents or it could just be like some guy at the.
Yeah. They don't have to be like fucking James Bond to have a .gov email.
Yeah, exactly.
It might just be like posting shit online.
Yeah, it could be, or it could be, you know, actual agents. But what do you think of this? Isn't that a kind of a interesting thing?
That's really cool. I thought, because I thought, you know, like these people, they have a life outside of trafficking, you know, like it's like They probably have like their favorite pizza shop that they like go. I'm gonna go on Yelp and review. You know, like they have normal things that they might do.
So you think Ghislaine Maxwell could really be like that hardcore of a Reddit user?
We don't know what her hobbies are.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's part of her operation, though.
Could it be?
Like, why is 13? What's so bad about 13-year-olds, guys? You know, I feel like it's part of like, hey, anywhere else besides New Hampshire? Like, I feel like it's like insinuating things. You know, when you like incept ideas, then you can.
Like what he does at Junebee, Hawaii.
Yeah, and then he gets hired later.
I wonder if it's like, cause she's kind of media trained. Her dad owned a bunch of publications.
Yeah, isn't he like the McGraw Hill like person?
Yeah, basically, he has like all those new. What's those? I think the Sun or some shit like that. They have like UK news.
Yeah.
And he used to own all the newspapers there.
Yeah.
And then he was he's a confirmed triple agent. I think he worked for Mossad, CIA, and KGB.
Oh yeah, KGB too.
That's crazy. So you think
Yeah, cause he's like an informant agent. So I don't know if he was like a full, like a CIA, but he could have been like a close informant.
Right.
Yeah.
But for sure, there's pictures of him like working with the Soviets and then with the Israel and then all that stuff. And so it was interesting that he owned like also a news business. That was his whole thing. I'm like, that's a lot of things you can do. But I guess it's not a lot of work to tell on someone. So if you're a spy, like, I think, oh man, you got a 40-hour shift? Or nah, you probably, what are you gonna do? Rat on someone for 40 hours straight? Like, you're probably getting information and then you're like, all right, I got some info for you. It's like 1 minute, right? But I'm like, that's a lot of jobs. If you think about 3 spy jobs, that's a lot of jobs. But yeah, you could get one information and you can kind of go to every agency and tell them, you know, so. Yeah.
So you think this could be her on Reddit?
If you had access to newspapers, would you not just write the same shit but under somebody else's name in a bigger publication?
I guess so.
Like, why Reddit? Unless it is just a hobby.
It could be. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, she's just
Reddit.
chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things people actually tend to, what do you call it?
Fart.
Attend, you know what I mean?
People attend Reddit.
People participate.
Well, the Reddit might actually be more influential than a newspaper.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's of the peers.
Yeah, it's like it's like in the day and the age of like, oh, Jennifer Aniston tells you to drink this versus Mr. Beast. Like the whole like influencer concept, it might be more influential.
Did he mention when he started, when this person started the account?
No, but it's
One
an
of the
old
first,
account. It's an old account,
right?
yeah.
Because there was another time when Ghislaine Maxwell and all that stuff was like, not so much her, but Epstein was like being very because he was getting in trouble for that Florida case. The one before, like recently. It was like years ago where there were like these girls accusing him and then like, but it was like 10 years before what happened. And then that made like, you know, everybody look into it. And I think, what if someone who's kind of like an early conspiracy person that saw her name, made that account, and then like was pretending to be, you know, I don't know. And it just paid off years later.
Yeah, they won the lottery on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can kind of imagine us sat in a row with a chamomile tea of an evening of spying and trafficking and just typing up a little on Reddit, having a little sip.
It's like that's your outlet.
Yeah, a little. Why not?
Because that is
Music on
funny
the
though,
background.
like
With the 12-year-old massaging your shoulders.
Yeah, that really paints the picture.
because think about it, like the being online and anonymous, right? You gotta want to tell somebody, or like you're just, it's like you're like, imagine playing like Call of Duty and then like Matthew McConaughey is on the other and you don't even know you're playing with them. And then they're like, yeah, I get to play with the world and whatever.
That's true. Like she's just
So like
leaving
she's a
breadcrumbs.
Redditor.
Yeah.
I gotta read it because she might just be doing like, here's my special pumpkin pie formula, and then the next thing is like, anyone know where I could get some kids?
To give the pies to.
What up, guys? Come join our Patreon because there's hundreds of videos dating back to 2019.
Support the channel's growth and new ideas.
And tap into the closer community by joining our Discord.
Come chat with me inside, and then you can say funny things to me.
And get the opportunity to suggest new video ideas. Come join our Patreon. Thank you.
Link is in the description box below.
People say, someone here is saying that it can't be her because it says like over the last, this is like from 5 days ago. This person said over the last few weeks, Reddit has been removing mods on accounts that have been inactive for over a year. Presumably Maxwell Hill was one of these. Supposedly, so the account should have been inactive for over a year. But that account lost its mod privileges, and it says Maxwell Hill is now the bottom mod with no permissions, having joined the mod team 11 days ago, which means that because Ghislaine Maxwell is currently in prison, she wouldn't have been able to accept the invitation to join the mod team.
Unless somebody prison pocketed a cell phone and she can post, you know?
She's like, finally Reddit.
Reddit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Because is she in like some maximum security?
I guess, yeah. But then that's what this guy said. People get phones in prison all the time.
Yeah.
I think some have internet access as well in general. Not hard to fathom, she responded somehow. It's like, really, either way you look at it, like, if you, like, everyone who seems to put evidence that, like, nah, it can't be her because A, B, and C, someone responds and goes, you would believe that, you sheep. You know what I mean? Like, it's a really funny argument.
Well, with this out now, I bet you everyone's lurking on the page and then, like, messaging and saying, like, hey, what's up, what's up?
Yeah, this person actually went through the trouble of trying to match Maxwell Hill's post with what Ghislaine was actually doing that day. And this one says, at the time Maxwell Hill posted this, which they put like the timestamp, December 3/07, it says Ghislaine Maxwell was photographed at a luncheon here, and they have a photo of her.
On her phone.
And then it says,
that would have been cool.
it says here at 2011, she was photographed here. They have like, they're matching like the post with where she was. And that's 2007. That's like, were people using Reddit on their phone in 07?
2007? I don't think so.
Fuck, I don't think so.
I was using Craigslist in 2007.
I didn't even know. Yeah, I didn't even know what Reddit was.
I don't think people were using mobile phone for like Reddit at that level or at all, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't.
No way.
That's like 3 megapixel, 5 megapixel days. That's crazy.
Yeah, interesting.
I was 12 years old. I believe we had the BlackBerry phones.
Yeah, it was during those days, BlackBerry days.
You could have recorded.
Yeah?
No, didn't we make YouTube videos back then? Yeah, 2007, yeah.
But my camera was like a 3 megapixel or 5
Yeah,
megapixel.
and the storage was like hella limited.
Yeah, it's like 512 megabytes or something.
Yeah, something stupid.
Yeah, that was Facebook days?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was MySpace days.
No, I think MySpace was getting, yeah.
It's so funny that like somebody wrote this whole long thing of like, here's the way Maxwell Hill posts and here's how Ghislaine Maxwell speaks and it doesn't match and all this stuff, like a long ass description, and then the next person said, nice try, Mossad.
You could always go back and forth no matter what.
It'll never end. But I thought it was such a funny theory.
What do you think about the statement she made where she's like, I'm now ready to confess everything?
Well, she made that to a person, and then that person leaked it to the media. So we don't even know if she really said that.
You think she's gonna kill herself too?
I'm honestly surprised that it hasn't happened yet, if that's true. Like,
And if there's no files and there's nothing going on and whatever, then why is she in jail?
Yep.
isn't that crazy?
You know, they're supposed to release everything today.
Today?
Yeah.
Man, I feel like I hear that every day.
Yeah.
But isn't that insane to be arrested for such a crazy thing with that many clients and then nothing else happens?
Yeah, what is she in jail for?
Guys, but we all know it cannot be released.
Why?
It will collapse both parties.
Fuck it, dude. Or maybe it's not.
Or they release it and they're like, so what? Yeah, we did it. I don't care.
Yeah, or they just scapegoat some people. They put like 10 people on a list that are like low down. These guys are on the list. Those guys get.
Yeah, let's just kill 10 people so we know like there's a little bit of accountability, and then maybe the true dark ones they'll still just be alive.
Dude, if they want to bring back freaking cable TV, just make a TV show where they release one name per episode.
That'd be so funny.
Just waiting,
The
and
list.
the name.
Epstein's list.
The ratings on that. That would bring back TV.
The E-list.
But you'd think there's a list for sure, right?
Yeah, they already said there was.
Yeah.
And then they said there wasn't.
Yeah, they kept saying there.
Isn't that the dumbest thing? Like,
Well, you know some people that are saying that this is now 4D chess going on?
yeah. I've heard that.
That
too.
they're like, they're saying it and gaslighting the public so the public gets angry. And then now the judges that were blocking it are forced to open it.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. That it's a power play
smart.
because they want it to come out, but obviously, like, I don't know if it's true,
Yeah.
but something like Trump doesn't even have the power to do it.
But then Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, all the people that were hardcore saying like, yeah, it's there. All of a sudden they go, it's not there. What are you talking about? You guys are stupid. So that's just so outlandish. I'm like, what's going on?
Even the video where there's like 3 minutes missing. Like we can all see there's time missing.
Oh yeah, that minute that's just gone.
They didn't even try to hide it. Like what is the real message?
So many things to look at. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Hey, but you know what?
Message is
It's been
confusion.
kind of nice to feel like everyone's together for once. You know what I mean? Like both sides. Yeah, that both sides are like, this is fucked up. It's probably the first thing that happened that really brought both sides together in a way.
I honestly think releasing the list will have both sides come together and unite.
They're saying that so the ones that are like diehard Trump fans, right? That are like that'll try to figure out a way to be like, what is he really doing? So they're thinking that Trump was gaslighting everybody, so the Democrats would come out and actually say, release it then, right? And then so if all of them are on board pressuring them to release it, and then all of the people who didn't really care are now giving it attention, now he goes, well, everyone's pressuring me to release it, so I have to do it now. And then so now the judges who are blocking it,
Somehow I don't know why, but like I just doubt that like anything gets released because the people demand it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something else. I don't know what, but like
why would they though? Because this is what I'm wondering is like, did you see that Tucker Carlson thingy when he was saying like, they're doing it not for us? Like, were they saying like, oh, it doesn't exist, whatever? Like they know that it's outlandish to do it, but they're doing it for the people that they're protecting on the list.
Yep.
Like, we got your back.
100%.
And I was like, I never even thought of it that way. Where it's like Trump and all the players are actually like, I'm just gonna lie to my people because what's more important is protecting you guys.
Yeah. Do you think they even have a responsibility to release it? Because if it's evidence in a criminal trial, so like if they actually are going to take it to trial, should they even release it?
that's true. You can't. You technically can't.
Yeah, and then even if, so what is the list too? Because what if there's people on the list who were clients but weren't necessarily doing the worst of it? Like maybe they were involved in him in some way, but they weren't necessarily like diddling kids. And now their life is ruined. They're probably going to be on someone's list.
Right, guilty by association.
Yeah, like Chris Tucker.
Yeah, so on the other side, maybe they shouldn't release it.
Did you see that? So like when the list thing happens, right? When they released that first list that was fake, and they asked Jimmy Kimmel about it, and he was like, "That's not even a real list." The one that had Jimmy Kimmel's name. And then they asked Chris Tucker about the same list that was supposedly fake, and Chris Tucker didn't say it was fake. He was like, "Oh no, yeah, I was on the plane, but it was just because I was catching a ride somewhere to this other place." Like, but he didn't. Chris Tucker didn't go, "That's not a real list."
No, because Kevin Spacey and Chris Tucker went to Africa on Epstein's plane.
Yeah, and he totally didn't
yeah.
deny that it was really they were really on it. But then that list is the same list that Chris Tucker's looking at that Jimmy Kimmel said is completely fake.
Damn. Yeah.
But also, when you ride the thing, you don't know what the list is.
Like the flight log list?
Yeah, like if I'm riding an Uber, I don't know who else rode the same Uber.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're talking about this is different. It's not the flight log list. That's already out, right? No, they're talking about the client book list.
Yeah, the one in her black book or whatever.
But apparently this CIA dude was like, it recently sold for like cheap, like $100,000 or something at an auction. This like auction that sells like American memorabilia. He goes,
Like Sotheby's? Like
yeah. So he's like, that black book, he goes, it's already like, people, you can buy it. He's like,
What?
He's like, you could buy the actual black book.
How come it hasn't been uploaded then?
So he goes, before Epstein, this whole Epstein thing wasn't like big, right? He's like, anyone could have just bought it. And he goes, so what's stopping the FBI to confiscate that book, printing all the things on it, and then releasing it. And he's like, so I guess in their community, like they know that thing's just floating around. It's in someone's private collection. They can sell it, whatever. Yeah, and then he was just like, yeah, we all know that it's there. There is a list. He goes, why doesn't the FBI just grab it and then make copies and then just make it open? Or independently, people can. It was auctioned last year. No one wanted it. So he's like, you could have bought it and then just got all the names on the list.
It was actually auctioned? Like they have the record of that?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Or maybe that's 5D chess. And now people are scrambling around looking for it. He's like, but it's
It was all to sell it like a Pokemon card.
yeah, it's like who knows, man.
I like the idea that he was this like malevolent evil genius with a little paper book that he did all his little notes in, little doodles in the margin, maybe some stickers from Daiso, made it cute.
It says Jeffrey's thoughts.
Yeah, Jeffrey's list.
Bill Clinton.